poppin'? It's your girl, Lovely Unique, and thank you so much for tuning in to the Life of Lovely Unique. As you guys know, I launched my business on 11/21/2020, my boutique business. It's Love Unique Boutique. And I am just super excited to share my journey, to share all of the business tips that I am learning along the way. And if you are interested in private labeling and want to know what private labeling is and how it can benefit your business, you don't want to miss this video. Stay tuned. Okay, so what is private labeling and how can it benefit your business? Private labeling is simply the tags that are in your items or in your inventory, and it doesn't have your vendor's name. Instead, you have private labeled by inserting your logo, your company's name, your design, you pick the colors, and you insert it into your clothes. Here is an example of what a private label tag is. Bam, okay? See, it has my logo, it has my name, and so forth. Now, these tags that I chose, oh my gosh, they're 3 inches, okay? I should have went with 1.5 inch. So I simply just fold it. This is the size that I actually want my tags to be, but I did not know any better, and so that's why I'm giving you the thesis, okay? So this is about 1.5 inch, and my tags are 3 inches, which you can see they're really large. So I just had my alteration seamstress fold them. This is what they look like now in my clothing. As you can see, we folded it and we added the small, medium, and large tags, which I do need to order some on Amazon because sometimes those tags come apart and you want to have some extra ones on deck. This is my 2-piece sassy bodysuit collar satin 2-piece set. And super cute. And yes, you can purchase that on my website if you are interested. But back to private labeling. So let's go into the 3 companies that I discovered by doing my own research. I want to thank some of the boutique owners that do YouTube channels like myself, because this information is very informative, and it's also imperative to grow your business. Okay, people like Boss Mama Jackie, who actually interviewed one of the companies that I'm going to talk about, and then also Praise Her Boutique, which that's how I discovered the other company that I'm going to talk about. And then I found a company on my own because I was in deep panic, and I'll explain that. So the first company is A3 Labels. A3 Labels is located in the Fashion District. I found A3 Labels with watching Praise Her Boutique YouTube channel, and she actually went in, did an interview, and I found out that I found out that A3 Labels is actually the same company that Nipsey Hussle uses. And I thought that was pretty cool, so I was automatically sold because, you know, I do love Nipsey Hussle, and I feel like, you know, what he did with Marathon was impeccable, his marketing and everything. So I figure he's private labeling his items, I need to do the same. So I didn't want to reinvent the wheel, so I contacted A3 Labels. They had me fill out an application online that they sent me, and then I paid $150 to get the process started, and I had to choose the size of my labels, I had to send my logo, and then you are in contact with a gentleman by the name of Mr. Hugh. Now, I thought A3 Labels produced their labels or manufactured their labels in-house. They actually outsource their labels as well, and so the prices may vary on the material because there's woven, there's nylon, there's recyclable, there's, you know, 3 inches, 2 inches. You can customize and make the size of your label to your liking. So I didn't know that there were so many details involved, and it was my first time purchasing those labels. So I went with 3 inches, as I showed you, which were a little large, but then I folded them. And then I did not know that the process was going to take so long. At first they said anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks 2 and 4 weeks turned into 6 weeks, and my launch was about to happen within that week. And I was really nervous because I know that it takes a process to take the labels out of the original labels from your vendors out of your clothes and then insert your labels into your clothes. It's a 2-step process to do, and I knew it would take some time. And with COVID and the flow of things happening, as finding seamstress locally was very skim, and I was really concerned because it was around the holidays. Long story short, I found Wonder Labels. Wonder Labels is located in Vietnam as well, so it is an overseas company as well. And they charged, I believe it was like $80 for, I want to say 75 to 100 labels, and you could choose between nylon, woven, recyclable as well, and you customize it on the website. And the process is really easy, actually. Easier, I believe, than A3 labels. But as I stated, you're not gonna get as many labels. With A3, I got 1,000 labels, $150 for me to do 1,000 pieces. So I got 1,000 pieces for $150, 3 inches, and I believe the price does not change. The price only changes or varies when you want to choose a certain material. Or if you want to do, like, if you have more colors in your logo, then I believe 1 or 2, then you're going to get charged extra as well. 6 weeks for me to get my label. Wonder Labels that I found in Vietnam, they wanted to charge $100, plus it was a $29 express rush fee because I needed my labels like ASAP-aroni because my launch was less than 2 weeks at the time when I found Wonder Labels, and I still didn't get any response back from A3 about how long it was going to take for the ETA of my labels. So I just wanted to have a backup plan, and I was going to go with them because it was going to take them 14 days to produce. So if you're looking for something that's fast, quick, in a hurry, and you want to hurry up and produce your labels, Wonder Label would be the company to choose. Now, after my discovery of A3, and then after my discovery of Wonder Labels, I then came across Boss Mama Jackie's video where she then had an interview with CNS, and CNS is going to be the next company that I try. Now, CNS, they do everything in-house. The good thing about CNS as well is that once they produce your labels, which they produce anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 labels, and I believe the initial cost is going to be a $100 deposit to get started with them. And I'm going to tell you that in just a second of why they're charging $100 just to get started with them. And then I believe the cost was $400 for 1,000 and $500 for 2,000. Don't quote me. Tiffany, you can get in contact with her and she will email you all of the information, and you can also go onto their website, CNS, all of these companies in the description box, so that way you can have access to it and do your own research, which I call DYOR, do your own research, sis, please. I'm just trying to give you a few tips and tricks to save you the hassle and save you the headache. Okay, so back to CNS. CNS is a really great company. They are also located in the fashion district. What makes CNS the company that I definitely want to do business with as far as private labeling is, one, because they allow your vendors to directly take your items that you have ordered to their facility to house, and then they're going to remove those tags and then put in your custom private label tag that you ordered with them. And that's going to save you what? Shipping costs, because you know each vendor sometimes sends you, if you order from multiple vendors, you're going to get multiple shipping costs. But instead, you can send all of your items to CNS, and then CNS will private label and then ship it all in one bulk. So that saves you time and money, and in essence, they have other services like hang tags, folding your clothes and putting them in the plastic poly bags. And I know that those additional services is a fee. I believe the hang tags is an extra $1, or don't quote me, you actually have to do your research. But hang tags and stuffing your items into the poly bags does save time, and if you have the resources and the capital to do so, then it definitely will help you focus more on like marketing and other things that you need for your business. What you do is message your vendors as you put in your order, and they know automatically who CNS Services is. They're very familiar with CNS Services, and and they take your items directly to their warehouse, which is within the fashion district, in the heart of the fashion district. Private label, do everything that you request as far as your services, and then ship you your items. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Now, a formula that I have discovered is you can get your label. This is what I'm going to do. You don't have to do this, but let me just give you this final tip. This tip is I'm going to order my labels from A3 because it's only $150. And if I want to go woven, which I believe I want woven or nylon, I have to look at my email. But if I want to go with like the next upgrade quality, maybe recyclable tags, then I may have to pay an extra $50 to $100. But still, that is cheaper than actually getting my labels produced to CNS, directly from CNS. So I'm going to get my labels produced from A3. Let me explain why, because it's going to save you at least $100 to $200, and they're both outsourcing. And then once I get my labels, then I will mail it to CNS. And once CNS keeps my labels, then I can have all of my vendors send my pieces that I order directly to CNS for them to actually do labeling. And as you're getting low on your labels, I recommend to definitely plan in advance and order your labels way in advance, so that way you don't run out, because of the ETA of receiving those labels from overseas is going to take some time. So just always plan ahead. With all of this information, I hope that this really helps you, and I hope that you can get your business off to a jump start with private labeling. And thank you so much for tuning in to The Life of Lovely. Part 3, there will be another continuation of this series. You can leave in the comment box below of what you would like me to discuss. But I believe the next topic that we'll talk about is pictures, lighting, camera, photographer, website building. There's so much that I want to talk about, and definitely part 3 will be a great piece of information that you want to jot down and add to your marketing and business strategy for your business. As you know, my motto is I be I, you be you, and the rest will follow. But I'm actually gonna switch up my motto and stick with my business motto, or my business slogan, which is love your style and be unique.